It's 2022. Are you still doing keyword research the old way? Or are you uncertain about how to do keyword research for Amazon KDP? But first, why are keywords so important? As mentioned in my award-winning book, Amazon Keywords for Books, a keyword is a beacon shining from the lighthouse, guiding ships away from rocky terrain and onto safer shores. Keywords are the shared interests people have and the way for people to identify with other people. Without keywords, online users would be forced to mindlessly scroll through websites trying to find what they're looking for. To be clear, what keywords are. They're a string of one or more keywords. It's not just simply this broad single phrase keyword like, say, fitness, exercise, or workout. It's not necessarily bad to use those as keywords, but what you'll find is being so broad like that, it really casts a wide net out there and brings in the audience that you don't necessarily want with the audience that you want, and then you just kind of lost at this point. What is good though is what's called long tail keywords, and typically long tail keywords are anywhere from 2 words to 3 or 4 or even 5 words in a single phrase. For instance, fitness for men over 55, or home exercise plans for women, or home workout programs for teens. Let's also be clear what keywords don't do. And they don't sell books. What sells books? Great cover design, an enticing book description, and a decent price point. I've got 2 ways for keyword research. Now stick around to the very end because the second method is the more efficient and the more accurate way of doing things. Here's the first method. You're going to need the browser extension called DS Amazon Quick View. Now, what does this do exactly? Well, what it does is it works within Amazon to give you more data based on each title that comes up in a search window. You'll be able to see the title's rank, you'll be able to see when it was published, how many reviews it has. Without that, you typically are going to have to click onto the actual landing page and go over to the product page and see exactly what's going on, and it just becomes messy. DS Amazon Quick View, super simple. I've used the free version for quite a few years now and have been super happy about it. Now, the important thing though is you're going to need to enable DS Amazon Quick View for incognito, because we're going to be going, of course, in incognito mode. Now, in the Chrome browser, you're just going to simply click the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner, then select Settings. Now click on Extensions. Hit Details on the DS Amazon Quick View extension, scroll down, and then select Allow in Incognito. So let's address the elephant in the room. You're saying, okay, I'm going to be using incognito mode in my browser. What's the deal? It is clean, untainted information that you're going to get when you're doing your research over on Amazon. The biggest issue, if you're opening up a raw browser and you're going in signed in underneath your profile, Amazon's going to serve results based on your previous browsing and buying history. What we're looking for is more neutral data, and that's going to come by way of incognito mode inside your browser. Now for Chrome, you simply press Control, Shift, and the letter N, and it'll open up the Chrome browser. You'll see the spy glasses when you're in the right place. Now other browsers, you're just going to have to Google that up. Now go to Amazon, type in a single word, and then watch what Amazon auto-suggests. Jot down any relevant keywords. Once you collect a large list, put a space and then add another word or cycle through the alphabet. For instance, we could look up exercise and then add the letter A, and then B, and then C, and so on. And then keep building out your keyword list. Now, search for each keyword. Pay mind to the number of products related to the keyword. Less products equals less competition. But then again, less products also could mean there's less customer demand. So what's a good number for us to look for? Well, there's not really a good number, but if you find something with less than 1,000 products, you might be onto something. Scroll down the page and pay attention to the DS Amazon Quick View stats. What's the general Amazon bestseller ranking of all 16 books? Now keep in mind, the higher the number, the less the sales they have within a given day. The lower the number, the more the sales. So this means that the closer you are to number 1, the tougher it is to place for that given keyword. Now, ignore the ads, and they're marked as sponsored. Those are just, placed with money, so obviously that's not going to be the best results that we're looking for. You're going to want to make sure you shoot for an average rank of about 100,000 in the Amazon bestseller rank or less. So that means between 1 and 100,000. Now, see, I prefer 10,000 to 100,000. 10,000 is about 15 sales per day, whereas 100,000 is about sale per day. Can you sell between 1 and 15 books per day? And I'm asking you this. Then you might stand a fighting chance to place for a given keyword. Now, the idea is that you get the keyword in hopes that you would be able to get that first page, first position placement, because obviously people aren't willing to go through, not many at least, aren't willing to go through 16 different pages to find what they're looking for. Most times people will do a quick search, they'll scroll down, okay, I don't see what I'm looking for, and then they'll just look for something different. Now, should you search for your title once you select a keyword? In other words, I've already implemented this keyword, should I go incognito and look up my stuff? No. Just focus on driving traffic and increasing sales, because again, that is just neutral data that you're getting. And remember that every customer that goes to Amazon is going to have a completely different browsing experience than the other person will. Now, what do you do with the keywords? Well, you've got the 7 keyword slots over in Kindle Direct Publishing. You can put it in your title, subtitle, or series placement. You can also have it as organic placement inside your book description. It's entirely up to you and how you utilize those keywords. Okay, so the second method is a lot more accurate and a lot less guesswork. It's actually with my favorite tool, Publisher Rocket. Now, they do keyword, category, and competition analysis, and also they help you out with the Amazon advertising. Now, I've been using Publisher Rocket for a long time now, and I absolutely love it. Now, check this out. Simply type a single word or keyword phrase, and you can select all formats, Kindle and the new one, Audible keywords. Choose what best fits the book type. Click Go Get 'em Rocket. Now, select the magnifying glass on the corresponding keyword. Pay close attention to the last 2 metrics of the estimated Amazon searches per month and competitive score. Red equals tough, yellow equals better, and of course green equals good. See what the average monthly earnings are, the average price, and number of competitors. For a deeper look at the keyword results, click the green button on the far right. Now take a look at what the search results bring back. Does your book fit the mold, or is your book better suited elsewhere? Well, you can find out all that type of stuff about Publisher Rocket when you visit dalelinks.com/rocket. Hey, do you want to deep dive into keywords on Amazon? Check out this next video series about keywords. You're going to find out more than you ever thought you would learn.